analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. So these are the lines we drew yesterday. This was the resistance that we drew. Nifty opened above it and then was sort of way below it. We had drawn two fair value gaps. These are bullish fair value gaps, so Nifty is eating into the orders in these, still eating into the orders in these fair value gaps. So that is the analysis of what happened today. Let's go on and delete all the lines and drawings we did yesterday. Start from scratch. The internet seems to be a little slow, so it's taking a while for me to delete it. Finally done. So let's start with the monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame, the bias is still bullish. Why is it bullish? It has been creating higher lows. Buyers are buying at higher levels with confidence. The important levels, previous all-time high, let's mark it in red and with a thicker line. Support is previous swing high, let's mark it in green. Previous swing low, and these two red candles, the midpoint of these two red candles, these two. I'll just explain why I said this, and it's approximately 25,000. Let's just approximate 25,000. So these are in case Nifty takes support here and then just decides to fly to higher levels, then this too would have been an order block. So the last red candles would have been order block. The bodies are where the major price action took place, and so the midpoint of the bodies is the mean of the price of that price, and that's the logic behind the midpoint of these. Going over to the weekly time frame, I wasn't sure of any bias in the weekly time frame. Let's see if Nifty has created any kind of bias. Yes, it has, and it is a bearish bias. This is a high and this is another high. So this candle hasn't closed yet. So once today is the first day of the week, so I cannot confidently say it's bearish bias. If this previous high is taken, then it becomes not sure again. So I'll just leave it not sure until the close of the weekly candle. But right now it looks bearish. On the daily time frame, things are interesting. It was bullish previously, it is still bullish because this is a low, this is another low, and then so these two, considering these two lows, it has created a higher low. That's why it's bullish. Now let me just try to, you see, look at these two red candles. They are interesting to say because these two red candles are the last red candles before a huge spike, and they are the order block that created that spike, though not a very large spike, but a decent spike. This is where Nifty could come. This was where I had previously marked, this level was something I had previously marked. Nifty should have taken support there. It did not take support. And then I had marked the fair value gaps. I can mark it once again just for references. This is the first fair value gap. and this, my dear, is the second fair value gap. So it is still eating the orders in those fair value gaps, and then it could take support this level, or it could come all the way down to this level. That is the previous swing low. If the bullish bias has to be protected, this will not be touched, and that level is 25,726.3 if it matters. Yeah, that level shouldn't be touched, so this should be protected for the bullish bias to sustain on daily time frame. Going over to the 4-hour time frame, I was not sure of any bias, and right now I am. This is a swing high, this is another swing high, and it is bearish. Lower highs means bearish, means sellers are confidently selling at lower levels. Somehow TradingView wouldn't allow me to edit this bias. Yeah, okay, got it. And what about the hourly time frame? Is there anything interesting here? No, nothing I would want to do. Hourly time frame. Hourly time frame has become bearish. You can see here, this is swing high, and this is another swing high, so it has become bearish. You see a divergence in the time frames, so it's not a good time for an option buyer like me to trade in Nifty. I would rather prefer to stay out because I'm not a scalper, I'm a rider, and then in these kind of dichotomous situations, moves do not happen fast in a certain direction. It tends to consolidate a bit, hit my stop losses, and then move forward. Not my kind of days to trade. So that's it from my side. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst. Whatever I show here is just for educational purpose. Thank you.